Okay, you listen. After you write this table, we shall discuss the rules and then we shall work out. Let's see whether time permits. Otherwise, I will explain you all the rules today, whatever you are writing from the table. Okay, so please keep writing till the end and then I shall explain you the rules. Okay, you listen. After you write this table, we shall discuss the rules. Okay, so as you can see, dear students, let me tell you, like along with the examples, along with the tenses you need to also remember the examples given, like that is why within bracket I have given you simple present means do or does, simple present becomes simple past, that is did, and then simple past becomes past perfect. So that is why I have given you the examples also. So please remember the examples as well, so that you are able to identify immediately the tense. Otherwise what happens, you will remember the table, but if you don't know the structure of the tense, then you will make mistakes in writing. That is why present perfect will become past perfect. So what is the example of present perfect? It is have or has done, that becomes past perfect. Remember, present perfect means, see, this is how we also learned, you will also learn like this. Present perfect means have or has done. Past perfect, present perfect, have or has done becomes past perfect, that is had done. Okay, present continuous, that is am, is or are doing becomes past continuous, that is was or were doing. Right? Then past continuous, that is was or were doing, becomes past perfect continuous, that is had been doing. Right? So this is how you learn. Did you do will become had done. How do you do will become how I did. How did you do will become how I had done. So you learn in this manner. You learn with the help of examples, so that you are able to remember not only the tense conversion, also the structure of the tenses. So please do remember with the help of examples. So all of you write down please quickly, and then we shall work out some of the exercises also. Okay, so please do write quickly. Okay, I am going to give you some exercise now. So you will write down some exercise now because you have already finished writing, right? So I shall give you some exercise now. So those who are watching, you please check on your screen. Just wait. Okay, so he asked, how are you today? So he asked you, right? Supposing that he asked me is not given, but supposing that it is me, he asked me. So in that case, what should be your answer? He, one of you say only. He, me, then yes, right. Listen. In interrogative question, always remember, in interrogative question, there is no question of that. The connector will be how, what, whatever will be there will be connected. Okay? Listen. He asked, how are you today? He asked me how I was that day. Today becomes that day. So he asked me how I was that day. Previous day is for yesterday, not for today. So today becomes that day. How I was that day. I'll tell you the answer. You just write. Okay. Next you see. He said to me. Okay. He told me that his watch keeps the right time. You write. He told me that his watch keeps the right time. Let me explain you why it is keeps only, because it is showing the characteristics of the watch. So there is a rule in recorded speech. If a sentence shows the characteristics of something, like this is the characteristics of my watch, that it keeps right time. So for characteristics we cannot change the tense like I showed here. It will be same tense only, right? Therefore he told me that his watch keeps the right time. Like you write, he told me that his watch keeps the right time. KWPS, keeps the right time. Sandhya, yes. Sorry. In which? I tell you, we cannot change the tense for three cases. Number one is characteristics, like he never tells a lie. So it is characteristics. My car always runs fast. Characteristics, right? Another case for which we don't change the tense is universally true statement, like Newton was a great physicist. Okay, New Delhi is the capital of India. This is universally true statement. So for that also we don't change the tense. And number three, we do not change the tense for habitual action, like I get up every 5 o'clock every morning, or he drinks coffee every morning or every evening. So these are the examples of habitual action. So for habitual action, for universally true statement, and for characteristics, we do not change the tense, right? Next one. He said, I wake up at 5 every morning. Okay. Write down. I'll tell you the answer. Today, I'll tell you. Tomorrow, you tell me. Okay. This is the example of habitual action. Wake up every morning is my habit. Every morning I wake up, right? So you write, he said that. There will not be told here because said to me is not given. So he said only. So he said that he wakes up at 5 every morning. He said that he wakes up at 5 every morning. Next, my friend said that he drinks coffee every day, because it is also an example of habitual action. Therefore, there is no change of tense here as well. Yes, only for 3 cases. Okay, there is no change of tense. Next, and the last one is, he asked me, where were you yesterday? Please write down. He asked me, where were you yesterday? he asked me where were you yesterday. So it is neither universal true nor characteristics nor habitual action. Therefore we need to change the tense, and more importantly this is an example of interrogative sentence. Right. So in interrogative sentence always remember that there is no question of that. Only he asked me where. Very good. He asked me where I had been the previous day, because yesterday becomes the previous day and where becomes had been, and you means me here. So he asked me where I had been the previous day. Thank you dear students for watching. We shall continue with the exercise tomorrow, and tomorrow we shall wind the topic.